Okay. We good? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Hello, it's Luna. We're back with verse 1999. We missed a week, so we're not going to be able to make up for that week. Today, maybe next week's recording sessions I'll be able to make up for the missing week, but today will probably be a shorter video as well. I'm trying to get used to my new work schedule, which has made my usual recording day a bit iffy to record on, so gonna have to start working on that. But we will begin the story. Alright, let's get comfy. Episode 9, Outside the Limits. The cave is bathed in warm, flickering candlelight. Preparations for the cleansing ceremony are finally complete. How's the volume? We'll put... The integers are waiting for their leader to return.
Do you think 37 is going to make it?
I hope so. I think she will. It's 37, to be honest. 888 lowers her voice, concealing her worry.
Who knows?
Leaning against the cavern wall, 210 absent-mindedly adjusts the grapevine on his hair out of boredom.
6 should be the easiest one to pass. The math puzzles in the labyrinth shouldn't be a problem for our little star either. The only tricky question is from a Peyron, and no one knows what it will be. It is a fair game. Answer a Peyron's question and it will answer yours.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
But if you give the wrong answer, oops.
I believe in Girly. I believe in Girly. He pinches a grape between his fingers and crushes it, its juice splattering onto his hand.
It'll hardly be a graceful end.
You're gross.
Not wrong there. 188 shakes her head, not even bothering to hide her disgust. Why is she purple?
We know little about the test. The last person to pass the test was 300 years ago.
What the fuck? That's a terrible record.
The price of failure was high. For the longest time, the Sixers forbade people from risking their lives for it.
Well, 6 lied. Someone passed the test 4 years ago.
Oh? An unexpected piece of information. Even 210 straightens up in attention. The Banshee gazes into the distance, watching the shadows cast by candles dance on walls.
The two of them are so much alike. Their talents, their mindsets, even their first thoughts when facing an impossible challenge. It is an irresistible temptation indeed.
Why is 888 so pretty though? I'm questioning because she's purple. But also she's very, very pretty. I'm just saying. It's almost 1 a.m., guys. Come on.
With a path to all truths right in front of you. Just within reach.
Is her voice actress doing an Irish or Scottish accent?
Who wouldn't want to give it a try?
I'm not good with calling out which accent is which, unfortunately. So I can't tell if it's Scottish or Irish. Ooh, pretty. Deep in the labyrinth, the island. Amid the swirling lights and shadows, the trial is reaching its conclusion. She has reached the heart of the maze, the lair of Minotaur, where the final challenge awaits. Through the mist, a form gradually takes shape. Fuck you. First it appears to be a scholar, then a soldier, but it continues to transform into a king, a farmer, a child, an elder. Finally it stops and solidifies into a young woman, sharp and chilling smile.
Mama?
A parent really chose to be 37's dead mother. Ugh.
How are you here?
A soft chuckle slips out from the shadow.
No, I'm not who you think I am, child.
That's a bit,
I'm but a shadow, a flicker of fire, a projection before you.
She's very pretty. 77 is extremely pretty, though.
The finite
Just like her
cannot
daughter.
comprehend the infinite. Your limited senses cannot imagine what you've never seen, nor fathom what you've never heard. I am the answer to your desperate prayers. I am the blindfold before you see daylight. I'm the reflection of your confused, hollow faces in the water. I am the lingering echo of the last visitor. But you look just like Mama.
No way! The last successful visitor was 77? Yo. Eagerly 37 steps forward.
This is the last obstacle of the test. The gate of truth is just ahead, right? And here you are, standing in front of me. Does that mean that you finally reached the transcendental realm?
This isn't your mother, 37.
So my conjecture was right, and our model did not fail, correct? The transcendental realm?
Okay, that's creepy. That's so creepy. I can't. No, that's so creepy. Guys, no, I hate how her eyes are. No, that's so creepy. The woman's laugh is strange and unsettling. No, I don't like this. I don't like this.
You speak adorable nonsense, my dear daughter. Did you really believe what I said?
I don't like her eyes or her mouth. No, stop. I don't like it. It's 1 a.m. I don't like it.
You silly little goose.
It's the dead-eyed stare, and I hate it. I hate that dead-eyed stare, and then the wide smiley mouth. I hate it so much. I hate it. It's fucking me up. Okay. 37 stops in her tracks and lifts her head in disbelief. She looks eyes with those aquamarine orbs that are unmistakably her mother's eyes.
Have you not doubted, even for a moment?
Okay, she's back to normal.
You did. You wavered when you strolled the shores at night, when you inevitably gazed at the geometric bodies. If they really
Oh, you
are
fucker,
manifestations of the transcendental world,
No.
why can't I find Mama's number in the broken pieces? You thought.
No, I don't like this. No. People watching this are just gonna judge me for my reaction. I'm sorry. This is like one of my main triggers in horror movies. It's one of my main triggers in horror movies. I can't stand it. It freaks me out.
Why can't I hear her voice? Why can't I see their patterns? The darkness blinds me.
I hate it so much.
I miss you, Mama.
It's taunting 37.
Oh, my poor, sweet daughter. You are too young and naive, too attached to what is familiar and too trusting of your teachings. You should have continued doubting instead of following my outdated footsteps. Was the conjecture wrong? Was the model correct? It does not matter, child. The rules of the game have changed.
I hate it.
The chaos makers, the fear mongers, and the rule shapers,
The low fucking
they have already outpaced us.
Slow effing blink it does as well. I hate it.
We were not wrong. We simply fell behind. We were blinded by the dream of the transcendental realm and could not see through reality. But worry not, my daughter. You have made it here, and that is all that matters. We will do the calculations together. This time, the results will be more accurate than ever.
37, don't believe this. Don't believe this thing. This isn't your mother. Don't believe it.
Mama.
37, don't believe it. That is not your mother. With gentle smile, the woman tucks her hair behind her ears and reaches out a hand to the girl. No, 37, 37, don't do it, don't do it.
This world is an enormous wasteland, 37.
Don't go with that woman. Or thing, whatever.
Look at the creations in it. The congested, silent herds that scurry to and fro in their meaningless lives. Never have they looked at the stars above, nor bent to smell the flowers. The melodies of the patterns above go unheard by them, their souls unresonant to their wisdom. They are the prisoners of their bodies, complacent in their dulled senses, and conceited over their success of ruling the planet through violence and bloodshed. They mocked us, shunned us, and slaughtered us. They discriminated against us throughout the ages, branded us as lunatics, and spat on what we held dear.
I swear, if I get... I swear.
But we never gave up once. We were never defeated. One day, they will be proven wrong, and they will be forced to admit it.
Ah, fuck me.
My daughter, my precious little pearl.
37, I'm being real with you. Your mother is dead. This is not your mother. This thing is not related to you at all. Just carry on. Just carry on and ignore it.
Come to me.
Okay,
back
no.
in your mother's arms.
No.
Let us return to a time before disputes and disasters, when it was just you and me wandering the boundless beach.
I hate her. I hate her. Look at her. Look at the... I hate it.
I will share with you the infinite secrets of this world, the essence of all things, and the truth that transcends everything. That's what you came for, yes?
That was cute her moment, though. Her eyes are earnest and sincere. No, they aren't. They're deep voids of nothing. No. 37 slowly climbs the stairs, longing to reach out and grasp her mother's hands. 37, don't you fucking dare. She suddenly looks up, confused, and asks a question.
But Mama, I am 37, not infinity.
Ayo.
Why would I want an infinite number of secrets?
That shook her. Well done, 37. Stay true to yourself.
Shaking.
37. Stay true to your nonsense numerical self, please.
Did she give the wrong answer?
I don't think so. The cavern illusionary landscape shifts again. A fierce wind abruptly rises around her. Amidst the howling gale, 37 looks defiantly up into the air, her eyes peering past her mother's silhouette. Oh!
I don't long for the infinite secrets.
Look at that hair!
It's not within the scope of my number.
Look at that hair! Oh my god, look at the art with that hair! We need to see this. Look at that hair. That's gorgeous.
I know who I am. I am only 37, a finite number, a pebble in the sand. The tides could wash over me, engulf me, and crush me at any moment. Even so, I am glad to be 37, for I know my limits. I know my boundaries. A concept whose supreme existences cannot even fathom.
Her mother's shadow shatters, the shards shimmering and pulsing in the air as if they were alive. The wind picks up, wiping her hair around and forcing her to narrow her eyes against the current. But she stands her ground, refusing to yield.
Apiron, the boundless one. I am here for a simple question.
Oh, it sounds like waves crashing.
How can we escape the darkness of the phenomenal world and be free from the emanation forever?
That's actually 2 questions, but Her voice disappears into the wind, like a pebble sinking into a pond. But then the ripples echo back. ... Oh, this is a Piran? That voice. How the hell do you do that to your voice? Like, what? I'm thinking they're deepen the voice and then edit it to make it seem more gravelly. Oh, dot dot dot. Huh? Incomprehensible sounds assault her ears, like ancient echoes rising from the depths of the ocean. Oh, the screen's got funky, guys. They aren't recognizable symbols of any known language, but more like reverberations between layers of rock walls, each note stabbing through her like a dagger. Oh, that's too high pitched. Her breathing becomes labored, and blood trickles from her nose. Dizziness churns in her head, causing her vision to blur and double.
How? He clearly promised me an answer.
Oh no, her image at the bottom!
Is it because the answer to my question, the transcendental truth, is outside of our limits too?
It's too much for human comprehension. Oh god, 37! Girly!
Make way!
Huh?
Move!
Wait, we're back. Laplace?
Madame Lucy, we have the right pronunciation.
Huh?
The script you gave me was correct. This is the arcane language of the incantation. Where did you get it?
Very well. Give it to me.
What's going on?
Inform all research teams that we are moving on to the next phase of the project.
Swift and sure footsteps stride past glass-walled rooms, stopping at the main control room of the Storm Observation and Researchers Initiative. The control station is bustling with activity as liaisons send messages through electrical signals and pneumatic tubes to various offices, all part of a well-oiled routine. Enigma is here too. No.
Here to check on the progress, there is none.
This is the scene from the trailer.
I'm afraid you'll leave disappointed, Madame Lucy.
Is this the scene from the trailer? Has Madame Lucy been? The robot hardly notices the mockery in his tone. She approaches one of the liaisons and holds out her hand. In her palm is a script brought by the dove.
Send this to everyone.
Oh my god, it's the scene from the trailer.
It has been verified. This is the correct pronunciation of the immunity ritual.
This is...
Oh my god. Madame Lucy. Despite its size, the tiny slip of paper holds great importance. Following the pronunciation guidelines, he carefully spells out the first word.
La Unua.
Script is taken from his grasp. Standing next to him, the liaison holds the script in her hand, also trembling with excitement.
We must share this with everyone.
She trots over to the control section. Script is transposed onto the screen. Liaison meticulously checks every detail, ensuring that nothing is overlooked.
La unua circlo.
She reads into the microphone, her voice confident and clear. With a final press of the send button, she turns away with a satisfied smile on her face.
Help!
Madame Lucy is corrupted. Holy shit, this is the part from the trailer. Without warning, her torso cracks apart and her entire form crumbles, shattering to the ground in pieces.
What was that?
What was that? All hell breaks loose. Chairs scrape loudly against the floor, coffee cups clatter to the ground, and people scrabble about in a frenzy. The director of Laplace remains still, her eyes fixed on the rapidly flashing lights on the screen.
Stop the transmission! The ritual is wrong!
Dot dot dot. She pauses. In the face of chaos and turmoil, it falls on someone to step up and take action.
No. The incantation is indeed correct.
But Madame Lucy is killing people. Don't you fucking give me... You fucking dickhead. To be continued. Sorry, language. Well, we're definitely visiting Laplace, aren't we? What the fuck is going on? Part 10. Return to the Earth.
What is going on?
Oh god, no one look at your screens. In other glass-walled rooms, researchers look up from their work in fusion. The airlock doors have been sealed tight and their electronic equipment is flashing erratically.
Warning. Warning.
At the same time, all their screens light up simultaneously, indicating the arrival of a new message. Don't look at the message.
Hey, Dawkins, forget the outside. Come look at this. Some guys cracked it. They found the correct pronunciation.
Don't read it.
For real? They better be serious if this is some kind of prank.
Despite the blaring alarms, the staff gathers around their screens, eagerly reading aloud the incantation I was just sent. Don't fucking...
La una circlo?
Oh. Class hallway.
Damn it. Damn it. Shit.
I'm with Enigma on this one. Shit. He runs down the corridor at full speed, gasping for air. Just as the airlock doors begin to close, he flings himself through. The closet room with glass walls is filled with thick white smoke. He sprints to the door and frantically pounds on it.
Ulrich! Dawkins! Victor! Ricard! Are you in there? Listen, if you receive the pronunciation of the incantation, do not recite it. Do not write it down. Do not pass it on. I know we've had our differences, but you have to trust me. I'm trying to save you.
Chilling silence looms on the opposite side of the door. The only noise that can be heard is Lucy's emotionless voice coming through the speakers.
Warning. Warning. All personnel stay away from their communication terminals. Do not recite any messages on the screen. Repeat. Do not recite the incantation. Do not recite the incantation.
It's too late.
Do not recite.
Door suddenly opens. The smoke pouring out nearly chokes him. Oh, please, someone be okay.
Ricard?
A cryptographer emerges from the thick smoke. His movements stiff and his face expressionless. As he opens his mouth to speak, a small crack forms at the corner of his lips, quickly spreads across his entire face as if he were made of clay. What the fuck? Suddenly he collapses, skin splitting and cracking like a parched earth.
Ricard!
Holy shit. Enigma quickly moves to support him, preventing his colleague from breaking into pieces on the hard floor. He checks his vitals, still alive. Only his skin has been affected by the mutation, and underneath the cracked exterior he can still see human flesh and blood.
Don't speak. We're going to the Rehab Center.
No, you go, Dawkins.
Lifting a muddy finger, he manages to point towards the room. Slowly, a monumental figure emerges from the hazy entrance. It's a mud golem, with thick clumps of mud dripping off his body. The only remaining human element is Dawkins' nameplate, barely clinging to its chest. Oh my god.
Dawkins? No, no, no!
Holy shit. They're turning. The airlock door at the end of the hallway hisses open. A squad of security guards with hypno bullets and restraint nets barge their way in.
Researcher Adler, please evacuate immediately.
Holy shit, what is the code doing? So, it's turned people into dust, but it's also transforming them into mud monsters?
We will take over from here.
Well, we gotta beat these fuckers. Let me have a look at these things. Oh, it's not allowing to. Sky, okay.
Preparation completed.
No wingman is needed.
And now, I belong to this set. Let us get to know each other. Please stand behind me.
Alright.
Fine.
Leave it to me. It could be found.
Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
Power from the soil. Are you a rational numbers?
A little trick.
How troublesome. Loaded.
Fine.
I will help you.
Don't blink.
Troublesome.
Haven't you
My
eaten?
mushrooms. Leave it to me. Given that.
Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
See, I don't have many strong star characters.
Oh. Haven't you
Oh,
eaten?
thank God, Ezra.
I'm here with
Fine.
everyone. It could be found. An amazing discovery.
Thank you, Ezra. Cute mushroom boy.
Oh.
There we go, I said that.
Go away. Loaded. The final demonstration.
ВДВ. Сколько
In a
побед?
second. Welcome to the world of numbers.
Swallow my exhaust.
Leave it to me. Even it could be found. Power from the soil.
Yeah. Okay. See, I don't
Red
have
38 is about to
so I don't have my
return.
star characters up to standards. Only the support ones.
I thought the worst case would be that the ritual is useless since no one here can wield it.
Oh shit. But it's a far
I was
more
wrong.
worse.
So terribly wrong. The reality is a million times worse.
Probably a bunch of... There must be a bunch of Laplace employees who have just died. And a couple turned into monsters. Oh my god.
We have invited a disaster. It is a curse, even more unpredictable, unstable, and uncontrollable than the mask.
To be fair, we should have expected this because Arcana... This is an Arcanum thing created by Arcana. So we should have expected that there would be some sort of curse attached to it or some sort of trap attached to it. He grips his hair tightly, his voice hoarse as he shouts.
Dora crumbled to dust. Richard cracked like dry land, and Dawkins turned into a statue of mud. And Victor, he vanished. We've tried everything, but he's nowhere to be found. Yet he's here, typing, sending emails, getting to door for me.
What?
All of these catastrophic events, and only 3 words were uttered. 3.
He shakes his head and laughs bitterly, not even in the mood for mockery after all that's happened.
What are we dealing with, Madame Lucy? Which deity are we provoking and stealing from?
No one can answer his question. The security guards are busy cleaning up the mess, while liaisons are frantically issuing warnings and confirming the extent of the casualties. The rehab center personnel have also arrived, and as they leave, their stretchers are filled with injured people. His supervisor finishes up a call and hangs up the phone on the wall.
Get some rest, Mr. Adler. Your mission is complete. Other researchers will take it from here.
You what?
Lucy. Well, Lucy, we need to get you some empathetic upgrade, darling, because you ain't doing good. He asked in disbelief, anger swelling in his chest.
Are you not going to call it off? After all that's happened?
The research must go on.
The robot's answer is concise and cold.
The authenticity of the incantation and the fact that any arcanist can recite it were revealed to us through this unexpected mishap. Now, a new question arises. How can we eliminate the side effects? From now on, we no longer require the help of human researchers.
Her tone is calm and gentle, yet with authority. Decision has been made.
Only Arcanum can lift a curse of Arcanum.
"37.
37.
The eerie sounds continue to reverberate in the cave. 37 kneels on the transparent stairs, blood seeping from her mouth and nose.
Stay with me. I'll get you out.
The suitcase, the noises wouldn't reach her in there. Could be her refuge. 37. 37 suddenly jerks. Slowly an ornate scroll rises from her bosom.
Is this Six's scroll?
Oh shit. Too bright for my eyesight at 1 a.m, please. The strange noises begin to fade. In its place is an ancient melody. Oh? Music episode? It's not allowing me to continue onwards. Oh?
+1, -1, +2, -3, 3,
Oh,
-3,
face and nose is fine.
+2, -1, +1.
Hmm?
I see. I understand now. What did you say? 37. Are you feeling better now?
I mean, she doesn't have blood coming down her mouth or nose, so... She nods, having regained her clarity.
And numbers, Vertin. Six's scroll reconciled the gap between the supreme existence and me. I can now hear and understand.
And it's a clock.
The answer to my question, the solution to free us from the emanation, the response Aperon promised me, is a string of numbers.
And we all know 37 loves numbers. To be continued. On the Storm Immunity Incantation Consent Form, if you are aware of the responsibilities and risks and still wish to participate in the Storm Immunity Spell Research Project, please read and sign below. Please note that if you refuse to sign after reading, you will be placed under surveillance until the research is completed due to confidential requirements. Warning, do not recite the following content in any non-experimental setting. Reciting this spell will cause random curses, therefore its distribution is forbidden. If you happen to recite this spell and remain conscious, please immediately stop moving. Stay where you are and try to perform actions that might indicate your continued existence till discovered by the post-incident handling team. Text of the incantation is as following. Can't read it. Do not recite, do not Disseminate. Richard, epidermal modification. Dawkins, toe modification. Dora, structural breakdown. Victor, loss of observability. You know we have to continue this, right? I have to. Part 11, The Rolling Boulder. I'm actually going to stop the recording real quick, and we'll open a new one. Okay, I've opened a new recording. This is just to make sure that my recording doesn't crash on me. Okay, the trial is over. As usual, the Star of Hermes has found her answer.
We got it. The key to the gate of truth. Apiron has answered me. This is the final solution.
She chirps with delight as the scroll completes its task and lands back in her hand.
We must leave here at once. We have to tell everyone. I am so proud of you, 37.
37 achieved her goal. I'm so proud.
Will save everyone.
There is finally room to breathe, if only for a brief moment. Yet, the feeling of unease remains. Yeah, what the fuck was that? That was crazy.
But there's one thing I don't understand. And that is?
She pauses mid-step and looks back, tilting her head inquisitively.
6.
What time is it? 1:30.
His scroll saved your life. Maybe he foresaw the dangers and protected you from it, so you can leave there almost unharmed. But what was he trying to tell you when he warned you about the collapse of your world as you know it?
Maybe the mother figure? Oh. Underground passageway, the island. 6. ... 888 ... and 210 ... The walk to the cleansing site is long. Only the sounds of dripping water and soft footsteps can be heard in the tunnel.
Mind your step, everyone. We are passing the wall of truth. The wall will come crashing down if false words are spoken. Silence is advised here, unless circumstances dictate otherwise.
The followers nod with respect. They have walked past the walls of silence, goodness, and wisdom respectively as part of their ritual. Only those who embody these virtues can find safe passage to the final cleansing.
888?
The custodian suddenly steps up in front of the leader, blocking his path.
Forgive me, but this seems to be the right moment for some long-neglected questions to be answered.
Oh shit. ... As she speaks, a few others emerge from the crowd and surround Six. Oh god, this is Six's bullying moment. On the narrow pathway, there is no way to get around them.
Perhaps, but hardly appropriate or righteous.
We will talk of righteousness after you've shared what you know, Six. You've been silent for too long. 4 years have passed since you became 6, and for 4 years, you have been hiding things from us. The long-neglected questions have created a cloud of doubt between us. And now the boulder of fate is falling on us, and we are teetering on the brink of destruction. It's time to be honest and true to your people, while you still have them. We are the seekers of truth. It is unjust to keep us from it.
888 extends an arm, gesturing to the silent cavern walls that surround them.
Let the wall of truth bear witness. I want nothing but an answer from you. I am not here to provoke untimely conflicts.
The wall stands firm. The genuineness of her words is not to be doubted.
Answer her, Six. You should be glad that I am not the interrogator here, because the wall would have collapsed immediately.
The wall remains silent, seemingly confirming the rhetorician's mocking words as truth. Dot, dot, dot.
You may lie, but the wall will fall. You may stay silent, then I will lie to break the silence and the wall. Or maybe you could outwit
Oh,
the
is it
wall
raining?
with the liar's paradox. Only sadly, I have tested it for you. One cannot deceive it by stating, I'm lying.
I can't tell if it's raining or not.
After all, it's a test of morality, not logic.
Oh, I need to stand up.
It needs your honesty,
Or at least
not
sit
your
up.
wit or anything else.
It's a delicate situation, one that requires precision. The leader remains composed.
What do you wish to know?
What else? The most important question, of course. The question about the essence.
The essence. 210 takes a step, his voice trembling, no longer as calm as he used to be. These questions have plagued his mind for too long.
Why has our research stagnated for the past 4 years? Why did we fail to predict the emanation in 1929 and again in this time? Have we misunderstood the premise? What if the emanation is not a manifestation of the transcendental law at all?
6 remains stoic, showing no signs of emotion.
Worshippers worship, thinkers think, governors govern, and researchers research. Your questions are not mine to answer, 210. A 6 has no expertise on the study of the emanation. I'm not qualified to answer about its essence.
A truth is spoken, a silent wall attests to its veracity.
Your question is too abstract, 210.
The custodian shakes her head and takes a step closer.
Don't dance around the subject, 6. The wisdom has been passed on to you, as it has to every other 6. You have inherited not only knowledge and insight, but also the memories of your predecessors. You must know the answer, for it is part of your inheritance. Tell us this. The last leader of the study of the emanation, 77. What question did she bring to Apiron? And what answer did she receive?
There is no immediate response, confirming that she has hit the nail on the head.
I watched her walk into the cave and come out unharmed. I watched her, and the previous 6 board the ship in search of answers in the phenomenal world. The ship didn't come back in time. The emanation caught them, and that was only the beginning of our misfortunes. The model failed. Our whereabouts were revealed. Hysteria now poisons the minds of our people, and the empirical knowledge accumulated over the years suddenly no longer applies to the current situation. Why? What did she find out? Could it be that something's happened to the transcendental law above? Has the truth we believed in changed? ...
Barraged with so many questions, he lets out a chuckle. He smiles with relief like a prisoner finally receiving his death sentence after years of waiting. It has the opposite effect on the crowd. They hold their breaths in suspense.
Hipparchus discovered the secrets of Root 2 and toppled Pythagoras' school of thought. The controversy surrounding Newton and infinitesimals presented a challenge to the groundwork of calculus. Russell's self-referential paradox sparked the third mathematical crisis. Though such theory was eventually perfected, the lessons on self-referentiality remained. In the end, Gödel's incompleteness theorems showed that proving or disproving everything is impossible. Therefore, absolute knowledge is unattainable.
His profound sentiments echo throughout the cave.
The boulder of fate will tumble down its peak, whether 37 is the one pushing it or not. However hard Oedipus tried to defy destiny, his path to tragedy remained unchanged.
So, the island's fate is to be destroyed?
You're talking in riddles again.
She furrows her brow, however 6 gives her a small nod of respect.
I should thank you for bringing the question here, 888. so I may finally speak the truth. 77 did ask about the essence of the emanation.
Oh? He stands tall and looks around at the people. They're listening intently.
She asked, what happened to the supreme existence? What plunged the world into madness? The answer was disorder and chaos.
Oh, wide-eyed? The wall of truth still stands. The trial left behind by the ancient sages confirms his words. Deep, ominous rubble comes from the center of the island. Tremors are like the island is being shaken to its core, like a tsunami and a volcanic eruption combined.
You blasted!
210 is the first to come to a realization. He lunges and grabs Six by the collar.
You knew this all along. From the first day of your revelation, when you became 6, you knew that the emanation was not a manifestation of the transcendental law and patterns above, but rather a symptom of its utter disorder and chaos? And you knew that the transcendental realm of numbers was no more, and that the essence of Numa, the one true form we believed in, had become an ever-changing existence like the irrational numbers?
Can you stop? Why are you doing that? You're fine. You're fine. Rage threatens to consume him. The retortion glares at the leader, who has the audacity to confirm that their faith is shattered. He almost breaks into a bitter laugh.
4 years. You kept this to yourself for 4 years. Why? Was it for a false sense of peace? To keep the island stable? Did you deceive us to prevent the realization that our research would be in vain?
Six does not answer the added inquiries, for they are not within his duty.
It's time to halt the bickering. Get everyone out of here now.
The custodian steps in and separates them with a stern look. She then turns and begins to lead the panicked crowd to safety. Amidst the chaos, the leader lowers his eyes and reads the verses prepared for the ceremony.
Pray to the gods for what you are about to do, and pray that all goes well. Once familiar with this practice, you will understand the constitution of both eternal gods and mortal men.
What the fuck?
What happened? Did they not carry out the cleansing ceremony?
You will know the extent of all things, the boundaries of their entirety, and what connects them together.
Huh? What? Wait, huh?
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake? No, this is... The large-scale ritual on this island is undoing itself?
You will see, as you should, that the nature of the universe flows in all things alike.
Oh shit.
Why? Why is our circle gone?
The leader stands quiet and resolute, like a rock by the sea, watching the fall of the heavenly transcendental, feeling the tides of change wash over everything.
Thus, you will not hope for what is beyond your reach, and you will not be deceived.
He rolls up the scroll and ends his reading.
Pray, my friends. Pray for yourselves, and pray for everyone. Pray for all the suffering and misery around you. Reach into the unseeable darkness and pray to the unknowable supreme. Speak your hopes, for you are a finite creature yearning to transcend its own existence. The determination that once helped us overcome our insignificance and touch the light of Numa should guide us once more.
In the darkness, he lights up a torch.
Where are you going?
To the cave. The trial is not over. The final cleansing is yet to come. There are still duties to fulfill.
He trudges forward. With his back to the fearful crowd, he sets off again onto the lonely road into the long night. Wow, speech from 6. Jesus. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here for today, and yeah. I think that was a good place to stop at. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And see you guys next time. Bye-bye.